morning guys, Al here from AM Training. So let's go ahead and start off by standing up. Wherever you are, if you are sitting down on the computer, stand up. If you are on the toilet, wipe first before you stand up with that because it could get a little messy. If you're driving, go ahead and stop watching my video. I know it's really addicting, but stop watching my video and wait till you go home so you can stand up or either that or take a picture of yourself. You'll probably notice I took a picture of myself right here, that lovely guy. So here is a picture of me. Go ahead and do the same thing because at the end of this video I'm going to go ahead and tell you what you need to know about your foot alignment. Alright, so here are some requirements for the selfie. And make sure you take a picture of yourself because you are going to regret not doing so, because I will give you some advice based on your foot alignment that definitely helped me out. So I'm trying to help you out. Just make sure you do that selfie. You can do it while you watch my training right after this clip here. So what you want to do for the requirements is that the whole full picture is from your head to your toe all the way down, and you want to stand up how you would regularly stand up, arms at your side here, and smiling is optional. As you can see, this good looking guy, he's smiling. Alright guys, so it's going to be a quick training session, at least video wise. It was a pretty long one actually when we trained, just because I had a lot of people in my gym. My brother and my friend trained with me. We were doing Sheiko. They were trying to keep up with me, or at least trying to do the program also. It requires me to bench press, and also it requires me to squat. And in the bench press I made sure I paused for a good amount, and actually pauses are starting to feel pretty nice. I can almost feel like I can hold it for a really long time without getting too fatigued, and I can still press up the weight. So moving on to the squat, I made sure that I placed the camera pretty close to me here, and also really focusing on my hips and knees to make sure that I'm squatting below parallel. This is what I call the depth camera, making sure that I am legit. If I ever squat above parallel, you guys put me on blast, and make sure you can call me a pansy, you can call me whatever. Just make sure that you tell me that I am not hitting below parallel, or at least parallel. Alright guys, so you just saw my training, and what I need to warn you here is if you didn't take your selfie picture from head to toe, you are missing out. So please pause the video or whatever and do that right now. And now I'll wait for a little bit because I want to make sure you got your selfie in front of you. So now you have your selfie in front of you. I was talking about your foot alignment. I lied because we are looking at really your posture right now. I want to let you notice how your hands are on your side. So for me in my selfie here, I know that I have a little bit of internal rotation. So if you were to hold pencils in your hands, holding pencils that are coming right across, ideally they should be pointing straight forward. A lot of Neanderthals and a lot of bench press heroes, they stand straight up and their the pencils are completely crossing each other. Ideally we want them parallel. Even I'm not perfect. I know you guys think I'm perfect, but it's very slightly internally rotated, and that tells me that I need to do more back work, more posture work, so a lot more pulling. So I definitely still need to work on my posture. You want to have your shoulder blades down and back, and that's going to be optimal for you. So make sure you incorporate more rows. So I'm pretty sure you guys, because you guys were probably, focusing on your foot alignment, trying to make them straight, but I tricked you a little, I'm sorry. So the palms need to be facing each other. If they're facing behind you, you need to do more rows, my friend. What that tells you is that you are maybe a little bit tight in your pecs and really weak in your back area. Your muscles aren't pulling your scapula back and your shoulders back and down. So what I would recommend is that you have the foam roller. There's another way you can use it, not just rolling out, but if you have it parallel to the spine going down, and you can actually stretch out your pecs or do a doorway stretch, basically stretching out the pecs there. And also, you need to make sure you're doing all your pulling movements. Make sure your rows are at least 3-to-1 ratio, where you're pulling more than you are pushing. But anyways, that will help out with your shoulder, any shoulder pain that you might have. Other than that, train hard, train smart, guys.